Why you can't stop scrolling even it is dull. I stopped scrolling through shorts, social medias like TikTok, Instagram. I've deleted my Instagram last year, and right now I do not have social media. So why I deleted all of them and stopped scrolling through social media? First, let me ask you a question. What is the average hours that you spend scrolling mindlessly without specific reason? Let's say 4 hours. 4 times 365 days, which is about 1,460 hours. So if you divide by 24, it's about 60 days. So 60 days of your life has gone just like that. Think about it. 60 days. You don't sleep, you don't eat. That amount of time. What could be done and achieved in 60 days? You can do the things that you always want to do. Like YouTube I'm doing right now. We hear people say that, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do that. Well, if you just decrease the amount of time to scroll on social medias, or you just stop it, you would have so much more time. Before we talk about how doom scrolling affects you, let's talk about how social media works. The reason why you can't stop scrolling. Algorithms is basically a set of instructions that computer follows to make a decision. In social media, algorithms decide which videos, posts to show up based on what you like and dislike. And how they know what you like and dislike? Algorithms learn about your preference as well as dislikes based on what you watch. If you stay a very long time in a particular short, then they know it's caught your attention. And so they will recommend you more of that kind of content so that you watch more shorts. Because the aim of social media is to keep you engaged and keep scrolling. I mean, if you scroll past that short in less than a second, then they know you dislike that kind of content. Well, here comes the interesting part. Logically speaking, they're supposed to show you less of that kind of content since you're not interested in it. So what's the point of showing you that? Because you just scroll past. But guess what? Think back the last time you scrolled through social media. It was a mix of what you like and dislike, right? But why? Why they show you things that they know you dislike because you're not interested anyway? You won't watch it anyway. But why they still show you? This is the reason that keeps you scrolling and cannot stop. If everything is gonna be fun with all the contents that you like to watch, then you're not gonna stay to keep scrolling for that long time because you're full. Here's why. The randomness. Even though it's not random, the act of scrolling is like playing a slot machine. I know I'm exaggerating, you probably don't believe in that, but in my opinion, it's like the same thing. So there's an early studies where 320 kids were assigned to play a slot machine game. So they were split into 2 groups. The first group was given a slot machine with a chance of 1/3 of winning. That means if they push 3 times, they're gonna get 1 win. And that's another group was given a slot machine with 100% chances of winning. That means every single time they win when they push. Guess what? Who ended up playing longer? The first group. But wait, why? The unpredictable rewards keep them pulling down the slot machine. If they know they're gonna win for the next round, they knew it for sure, then there's no point to push it anymore. It is the same thing when you scroll. You do not know what comes out next, so you are looking forward to the next shot. Because it is human nature to be curious about what might come next. This results in you scrolling through it mindlessly, endlessly, and that's why I would say it is addictive. It is like a gift wrapped with paper and you're curious to see what's inside, but rather than a gift, I would say it is more like a slot machine. The curated and perfect lives. When you scroll through Instagram, Facebook. I don't know whether any of you still use Facebook. I only know like my parents, they still use Facebook. I think the younger generation, they do not use Facebook anymore. Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. So when you're scrolling through all this social media, you look at the stories of others living their perfect life. Seemed perfect. Hanging out with friends, go traveling, eating yummy food, having fun. It is like their lives is lined with all these fun things 24/7 because you look at them 24/7 and you subconsciously compare your life to their lives. You start to think, oh, my life is boring and dull, and I also want to go to that place to eat that food. One thing to keep in mind is that, to really clear you of this kind of thinking, is that no one will post about their bad times, their struggles in social media, because no one would like to show their failures, their lose days to anyone. So you only look at the curated pictures which they chose out of so many pictures that they have taken and posted it in the media. So you compare their curated life to a realistic life which has ups and downs. This is probably the reason why you are overwhelmed. How doom scrolling affects your life. Doom scrolling decreases your focus, making you hard to focus when doing things like reading for 30 minutes, deep work, or even studying. When you scroll for 15 seconds, or less than that, then you scroll to the next one and you watch about, and then you scroll to the next one. You might not realize it, but those 15 or 20 seconds shorts, when added up together, it sucks away your time and eventually your life. But you might ask, I learned something from the social media, which I agreed on what's happening. There are ants on my phone. Anyway, doesn't matter. So you might say I learned something from social media as well, because there are some useful contents. Alright, then let me ask you a question. What have you learned over the past week of scrolling through social medias? And what have you implemented to your life about the things that you have learned? Well, if you can't answer this question, that means you are forgetting what you have learned. So when you scroll on social media, you're scroll, and it's oh, this is useful tips. And you scroll to the next one, and then the next one, and then you forget what you have learned. By the way, this is calculated. And you forget what you have learned, and you never implement that tip to your life. So you never really learned. And by understanding the shorts, algorithms, and the dark side of the concept of slot machines, and learning about all these things and the negative impacts of scrolling helps me stop scrolling. It is simply bad more than good. So in my opinion, it doesn't matter I learned something useful from the social media, as long as it is still negatively impacting my life more than that, then I will stop. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Go quit the social medias for you good. Nah, you have been scammed. No, I'm just kidding. Basically, that's a short story time. Just now, that's a short story time. Probably you'll skip until the end to watch this short story time, or you really just watch the whole video and you just watch until the end. This year around March, I think I re-downloaded the Instagram because I wanted to search for an actor that I was admired at that time, and I wanted to know about the stories and the things from his Instagram, but I couldn't search for it online that much because you need to download this app to look at all the things. If not, just can look at a little bit only. Yeah. And it was a new account, and I pressed the search engine, search engine at the bottom, something. It's a magnifying glasses, and so I pressed that, and search engine at the top, so you're gonna type in what you want to search, and then the bottom there's all this kind of shots and stories, reels, and I don't know what to call that. So I was you guess what I saw? I saw this kind of lost this all things. It's all this down. It's not all of them, but most of them. I don't know whether it's this for you or not, but it's exactly like this for me. It's a new account. I've never used this account before to answer. Alright, and so I just ended up searching for that actor, and then and after I finished, I just decided I want to delete that because I just think it's kind of weird and disgusting. I don't want this app to be on my phone, so I just deleted that. Anyway, that's a short story for me. He's a real one. Thanks for watching. See you for next video. For good. Bye bye. Oh, this is useful tips. Fuck this shit is this. Forget. Oh, it's oh yeah.